new tensions in the conflict between the United States and Russia in space.
Russia launched a satellite into low Earth orbit that we assess is likely a counter space weapon, presumably capable of attacking other satellites in low Earth orbit. Russia deployed this new counter space weapon into the same orbit as a U.S. government satellite.
An analyst in space diplomacy told VOA this is the latest example of Russia behaving recklessly in space.
It very well can be an anti-satellite weapon payload, but the series of satellites from which this payload came from is known for being what's effectively known as a shadowing satellite or an observing satellite. And what it does is gets in basically near orbits to other satellites that it may want to probe or observe.
But the Kremlin called the U.S. announcement fake news and said it would work towards international cooperation in space.
It will prevent turning space into yet another sphere of armed confrontation. We will continue to promote exclusively peaceful exploration of space for the benefit of entire humankind and on equal basis.
Earlier this week, Russia submitted a draft resolution to the United Nations aimed at preventing a space arms race.
It's geared towards reaffirmation of state obligations not to use outer space for the placement of any forms of weapons, including weapons of mass destruction.
The U.S. criticized the resolution, which failed to gain the required votes for passage.
The truth is that Russia currently has several conventional anti-satellite weapons already in orbit, one of which it tested in 2019. Moreover, Russia has repeatedly threatened satellites for targeting with weapons, to include commercial satellites.
U.S. lawmakers concerned this is part of broader problems in the U.S.-Russia relationship.
Russia recently launched a counter-space weapon capable of attacking U.S. satellites. War criminal Putin should be deterred as we support our allies.
It just goes to show that, Russia is engaged in very aggressive tactics.
In November 2021, Russia conducted an anti-satellite weapon test, creating an orbital debris field. Catherine Gibson, VOA News.